E3 2018 produced plenty of great games and amazing surprises. Here are a few of our top picks from the event. First up, the long-awaited reveal of Cyberpunk 2077, the new futuristic RPG from the team behind The Witcher 3. Based on the classic tabletop role-playing system Cyberpunk 2020, and with its creator on board, this promises to offer a stunning open-world adventure where player freedom is maximised and decisions have real, lasting consequences. The trailer was great, but the behind closed doors gameplay demo was the talk of the town in LA. Next, no, it's not a new Metal Gear game, it's our pal Snake rejoining the Smash Bros. Cast along with every other previously playable fighter for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Nintendo's biggest and balmiest crossover fighter to date. It's as easy to pick up and as enjoyable as ever, with several changes that should give the game a little more of a competitive presence as well. It's a celebration of all things Nintendo, and fan service doesn't come any purer than this. The Last of Us Part 2 was always going to be a highlight of the show, and Naughty Dog sure didn't disappoint. The 12-minute demo at Sony's conference had a bit of everything, all with the kind of insane presentation and attention to detail we've come to expect from the Uncharted team. Sony's crazy run of top-tier exclusives shows no sign of letting up. Alongside The Last of Us Part 2, we also got to see Spider-Man, Ghost of Tsushima, and Kojima's Death Stranding, and they all looked amazing too, but Naughty Dog just pipped it for us. It was once again an indie title that won our hearts from EA's lineup, with the hauntingly beautiful Sea of Solitude following in the footsteps of the likes of Unravel and A Way Out in that regard.
It's empty and cold. The loneliness cuts me.
Its stylish look and personal themes really stood out among the usual array of shooter sequels and annual sports updates, so we can't wait to see more of this intriguing, inventive and affecting adventure down the line.
I've chased you so long now, I'm too weak to run.
Is anyone here?
Resident Evil 2 isn't just a remake, it's so much more than that. It's a complete reimagining of the 1998 survival horror classic, with the looks, the production values and the mechanics it needs to feel every bit the modern horror game. Just like the GameCube remake of the original, we don't expect the changes to end there either. Look forward to reworked layouts and locations, all new puzzles, characters and areas, and probably much more besides when the game launches in January. Microsoft has a truly reliable exclusive in the Forza series, which is yet to put a tie wrong from a gameplay perspective. The Horizon games are all about messing around in open world racing playgrounds, and this year that playground is our own back garden right here in Britain. Verdant countryside vistas look lovely in 4K, with seasonal changes having an impact on racing conditions as well. Good thing Horizon is the Academy one of the Forza family though, it'd be raining 90% of the time if it was the Sim one. Doom Eternal is our next pick, and while we know very little about it beyond a minute-long teaser trailer, we don't need to. More Doom is in and of itself reason to be excited, especially after the team knocked it out of the park with the 2016 reboot. A full reveal is slated for QuakeCon, so we're super keen to see more of the game later in the year. Moving on, this is Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, the new game from the team behind the Dark Souls series. Surprisingly though, it looks to have more in common with the Tenchu games than the Souls ones, and we're all for a change of pace like that.
Way to something more useful.
Sekiro's combat is all about poise and timing, fishing for that one killer blow rather than hacking lumps out of enemies and watching little numbers pour out. Makes a nice change, and the game already has a look, feel and style to call its own.
You were sent by the gods to...
Something a little more familiar now, but it's hard not to be impressed by the scope and scale of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, even if we have been playing these games almost yearly for over a decade now.
Act like it.
Ancient Greece is the setting for this one, and it's a perfect fit, packed with beautiful architecture to clamber all over and famous historical figures to schmooze with, all of which you can do either as a male or female character throughout for the first time in the series. Last but definitely not least is something we've been looking forward to seeing for years, namely the reveal of Devil May Cry 5. And it's just what we were hoping it would be, a stylish and frenetic action combat game just like the ones that won Dante the genre's crown in the first place. Expect ocean-deep combat systems that reward creativity, super satisfying mechanics, massive challenging boss encounters and a host of crazy characters when the king of the character action scene arrives to reclaim his throne in the new year.
Get back inside now!
I've got a score to settle with that son of a bitch.
We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the like button and subscribe for more like this coming soon. This video was produced by AV Forums, Europe's largest online home entertainment technology community for televisions, home cinema, hi-fi, movies and TV shows, tech and gadgets and video gaming, plus completely free classified adverts. Thanks for watching.